Good afternoon. My name is Jacolin. I am a Lincoln student. So today we'll be looking at dosage calculation. Dosage calculation is a math problem that every nursing student and every nurse must know in order to give the right dose of medication. So, giving out medications, there are three different ways of giving medication. You can either give it orally, or that's by mouth, or intravenously through the vein, or intramuscularly, give it through the muscles. So, I'll focus on intravenously to the giving medication through the vein, which is mostly fluid. When they're giving fluid, it's always through the vein. So, how does nurses know the right quantity of medication to give through the vein? And by the way, I think it's good to know that nurses do not order medications unless advanced practice nurses that can have the right to prescribe or order medication to a patient. But doctors mostly order these medications. So in giving out these medications, the nurses must know the right dose of a medication to give in order not to give overdose to a patient, which might be harmful. By the way, it can even cause death. And also, the nurse might also not give lesser quantity because it might not be therapeutic enough to help the patient. So today I'll be focusing on this IV fluid. How do you calculate it, the IV fluid? So I have a couple of questions to focus on today. Assuming you are asked as a nurse or a nursing student to infuse 50 milliliters of natural saline over 45 minutes. So how do you go about this? This is very simple. It's not like solving calculus, and every nurse must know this. So in doing this, well, basically, and he has to be in doing this. What we do basically is you divide this 50 milligrams over 45 minutes, and it has to be an hour. So what we do usually in that case is the 45 minutes. It has to be an hour, so 45 minutes has to be 0.75 hours. So you can get this by 45 when divide 45 by 60, it gives you 0.7 hours. This 0.7 hours is the same thing as 45 minutes because our answer must be in per hour. So what we do is 50 divided by 0.75, which is equals to, gives you 66.667, which is approximately 66.67 milliliter per hour. Is answer number one. So the second one say infuse 1500 milliliters of natural saline, saline over 24 hours period. So what we do, the same process is 1500 ml or over 24 hours, which is equals to about 62.5. It's approximately 63 milliliter per hour. So that's how we go about it. So in solving the third questions, and it's good to know in solving it has to be the amount of solution all over time. The top questions: infuse ampicillin 500 milligram IVP mixed in 50 milliliters of natural sodium over 10 minutes. Here, all we need is a 50 ml of this. The 500 milligram, we don't need it. It's a distraction. So we'll focus on 50 ml. This is the medication you have to order over 10 minutes. To infuse over 10 minutes, it has to be 50 ml divided by 10 minutes. And 10 minutes, since you have to get it in an hour, it has to be 10 divided by 60, which is equals to 0.1667. So this is now equals 50 ml all over 0.1667, which is equals to 299.9, is approximately 300 ml per hour. That's the third question. So I'm going ahead to write this. The fourth question is slightly different. Infuse 400 ml packed red blood cells over 4 hours. Drop factor is 10 drops per ml. What is the rate of the infusion? Now they want us to calculate the rate of infusion per minute. How many drops per minute? So in doing this, we have a solution. So in doing this, we'll go by the amount of solution times the drop factor, which is GTT equals the drop factor. All about the time. So the amount of solution, which is 400 ml, times our drop factor is 10 all over divided by 10, and this has to be in minutes. For us to get 4 hours into minutes, we have to times 4 times 60, which gives us 240. 400 ml times 240. So this is the 240. Is equals to 0 here, 0 divided by 0, cancel each other out. 400 ml divided by 24 is equals to, it gives us 16.6, which is approximately 17 drops per minute. So this brings us to the end of the class today. Yeah.